Hello, 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 YouTube world. What it do, what it do. Hello. Okay. This video, I said in the last one, can I get any more confusing with my lingo? I'm so sorry. That I was going to do January for each zodiac. So the last video was a collective January read. What is January 2021 bringing us? What are the energies collectively bringing us? And then I wanted to break it down by zodiac. So, of course, every tarot spread can be interpreted like 100 different ways, just depending. Just depending. And so, why not break it down into each zodiac? Have a little fun with it, catch out your signs. Sun, moon, and rising is generally what I have in my head when I'm intending whenever I'm doing this. So you can check out your sun, your moon, your rising signs. Check out whatever you want to watch. If you got anybody that you are interested in, and sometimes you want to like sneak up on them and cross watch their signs, by all means do that too. Be nosy, be snoopy, snoop about it. Check their phone, break into their phone. No, no. Read all their text messages. Know that bitch. No, anyway. Sorry. Hey, okay. We can go ahead and start. I like to do. No, we ain't doing all these cards. Come on now. I like to do a 3-card spread for each zodiac to see what is January 2021 bringing each zodiac sign. I also plan on doing love readings for each zodiac sign. That video is going to be forthcoming in the next, say, week or so. I would say the next week, the next 4 days probably. Somewhere in there. Don't quote me, but it's coming. A love read. Love can be romantic. It can also be platonic. You love plenty of people in your life that you aren't bumping uglies with. Know this. Okay. January 2021. I don't want to take this for Aries because I'm an Aries. I didn't even say for Aries, so probably should put this back in the deck and stipulate for Aries. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse already coming out. So any Aries watching, this could be an energy that might end up popping out again. Hopefully you're not stuck in some karmic BS that you need to be breaking the cycle, breaking that karmic cycle in 2021. So let's just see. January 2021 for Aries. What is January 2021 bringing to our Aries peeps? Aries peeps. Okay, I want to get 3 cards. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Well, could be. So we have the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, Death in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. So what I'm looking at here, Aries, honestly, you're putting in some effort, some time, some energy, some effort into something that is futile. Okay? The amount of energy and effort you're sinking into this is not gonna reap the level of reward that you were expecting for this. You're putting in more than you're able to get out. So there's some kind of unfair energy exchange going on here. It's something, honestly, that should be ending. You should be considering it. If not considering an ending to it, then considering a way to transform it into something that is healthier for you, because this death card in reverse, it's making me feel like you're not wanting to let it go. You're not ready to do a choppy changey with it, change it up. It's got you bent out of shape, and if you're not bent out of shape, then you're dealing with somebody who's been out of shape. First of all, this is a Scorpio card, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, but Scorpionic energy is here. But this is a water energy card, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Don't know if you're, again, this is the second Scorpio that's shown up here, so that is 2 out of 3 cards. Got some Scorpionic energy. But if you're not dealing with a Scorpio period, Scorpionic energy in itself is all about transmutation. It's all about digging really deep and leveling up. So I'm seeing that for you. So I don't know if you know somebody who is perhaps a male or perhaps a water sign, but doesn't have to be either of those, but somebody who's emotionally been out of shape. Either they've got a bad attitude, or they're coming at you the wrong way with the wrong emotions, or perhaps they are keeping all their emotions to themselves locked tight. And it's like, I'm trying to figure out what you feel and you're not talking to me, you're not communicating that to me. It's like, they've got their guard up, it's close to the vest. That could also be you. I could be describing you. Don't know if you're been out of shape or if you're keeping your emotions kind of locked tight, but whatever it is, it looks like perhaps you're pouring yourself into something and you're not getting a lot out of it, and this is something that needs some work. It needs to change, it needs to shift, something needs to happen, because the way it stands is not going to be fulfilling for you. You're not going to enjoy it. It's not going to feel good. It's not. So whatever that situation is in your life, some changes, some transmutation needs to take place. So that's for you, Aries. January. Okay, so Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you got stuff that wants to be said. What is January 2021 bringing my Taurus people? January 2021, bringing my Taurus people. Okay. Well, there it went. Taurus, what's happening? What's happening? You got this before. The Queen of Cups in reverse. This came up in a prior reading that I did for Taurus, because I explicitly remember talking about somebody eating your food, the apology video. It was said kind of jokingly at that point about somebody eating your food and you being pissed off about it. But Queen of Cups in reverse is showing up again. The Star in reverse is showing up, and the Page of Pentacles reversed is showing up. So Queen of Cups energy sometimes can be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Star is generally Aquarius energy, and the Page of Pentacles, earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this could very well be your energy, but it doesn't have to be. So you have to take these as they are. But I have two people here showing up here, two actual individual people, whether you resonate with that or not. So this could be a bent out of shape female and a bent out of shape male. Could be an age difference too. So the masculine type energy that's showing up here could be younger than the feminine energy that's showing up here. And if they're not physically younger, they are acting younger. There's some immaturity here, some immaturity with this masculine earth-based energy. So Taurus, what I'm seeing here is there's a sense or a feeling that perhaps you are not feeling taken care of, not feeling nurtured. It could be you feeling this way. But the Queen of Cups in reverse, I mean, she's all about the nurturing energy. And here it's like, I'm not feeling nurtured, a Taurus energy is all about kind of that indulgent energy, the feeling comfortable in all the physical things. And I'm not sensing that you're feeling comfortable in your physical realm. So I don't know if the discomfort is at home. I don't know if the discomfort is with work, but there's certainly a feeling of not being nurtured. Perhaps even your kids are being badass kids right now. It could easily be that. Sometimes these are kids. So like, your kids ain't acting right. So it could be as simple as that. But it could also be that if you are partnered, that your partner is coming in with pretty immature communication, if they're even communicating with you at all. So you might be having difficulty communicating your emotions to this person. So you're probably holding back emotionally, or if you're communicating emotionally, it's coming out sideways. It's not landing right with this person. But they're not communicating very well with you either. And there's some kind of immaturity that's coming across with this. It's also kind of suggesting that perhaps if there is something some kind of physical project in your life, it needs tending to. So I don't know if you have any kind of like honey-do list, any projects that you wanted to get done around the house, any kind of to-do list or something like that. This is saying like quit procrastinating. Quit procrastinating on that. Like if you need to unclog your shitter, you need to go ahead and get an auger or a plunger and do that. Like handle that. You know, if you got your ceiling is peeling off, like repair that. So any kind of physical projects or physical things that are calling for your attention, you've been kind of like ignoring it. Maybe you've been a little depressed or a little bit out of shape and you just haven't really been kind of in the flow, because this is, you know, this is feeling a bit raw, feeling a bit unhealed, feeling a bit, again, this is, I'm not feeling nurtured, and this is like, I'm just not happy. The things that I want, the things that I desire, my wishes and my dreams, my desires, they're not coming true. They're not reaching some kind of fulfillment. They're not manifesting, you know? So there's this a feeling of like being unsettled or a bit out of your element or a bit been out of shape here. You know, it's coming through, and you might be dealing with somebody who's making a little bit more difficult on you than it even has to be. But also, this is a time to prioritize your healing, prioritize that emotional communication, and quit procrastinating on these very physical things that are knocking on your door and demanding attention. All right, so that's for you, Taurus. All right, next. Gemini. What is January 2021? Okay. Bringing our Geminis. Chins will take it. Chinsy will take that card. Oh man, I actually feel like I need to go to the chiropractor and get an adjustment after after that shit. Right, last card for Gemini. Boom. Okay, starting out with Knight of Pentacles in reversed, Two of Wands upright, followed by the Empress upright. So Gemini, not too shabby, not too shabby. The Knight of Pentacles. So perhaps you are dealing with a male or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or perhaps you're dealing with either, again, a Taurus. Taurus is energy is coming through twice, or Libra. Could be Libran energy as well. But Gemini, the only card that isn't the best card in this spread really is just the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm looking at here is it feels like something might be at kind of a dead stop. So some delays happening, particularly with something physical. So perhaps something was supposed to come through and it's just not. Maybe you expected somebody to offer you something and they didn't. Or maybe somebody promised to give you some money, some help with something, and they didn't come through with that. So the money didn't come, the help didn't come, they didn't show up. In some kind of a way, somebody's not showing up. They're just not doing something physical that you need. And this looks like something that you've probably asked of them. You've probably let them know this, is the sense that I'm getting. It's like, you know, I've kind of communicated the need. Gemini is really pretty good with communicating. It's an unhealthy Gemini that tries to like keep it all locked up. You know, when you're in your Gemini flow, you are communicating. So it seems like you probably communicated this and it's just not coming through. There's a delay, there's a withholding, there's something here that's saying it's not coming through for you. So it leaves you in a situation where you're just kind of waiting. Just kind of looking out into the here yonder. Any day now is kind of what it feels like. There's love here in this situation. So if this is something where it's like, you know, personally, that we're talking personal, it's something, you know, that you got some feels about, there's love here. We do have the heart. we do have the Empress, and the Empress is like forever pregnant and humping like bunnies. You know, there's love here. There's something that it is fertile, something that can grow, something that can produce what you want it to produce. You know, the energy is ripe for it. But we got a little bit of a hold up here. Why is this person not coming through? Why? Why? I don't know. Something's just not coming through for you in January. You're kind of like waiting around about it. But you're already at the crossroads where you've had to make a decision about it. So if you haven't made a decision yet about something in this situation, however this resonates with you, if you haven't made a decision yet, you will have made your decision in January. Period. You will have made it. And I don't know if it's between choosing this person that's not coming in through for you and choosing your damn self. I don't know, because sometimes this can be like, disappointed, so I'm gonna water my own garden. It can be that. It can be that. I'm gonna focus on myself. If my efforts with the external world are not panning out the way that I need them to, then the decision falls back on me. Let me just go ahead and nurture me, take care of me, go ahead and build my fertile ground. So any hobbies, any projects, any things that you were looking into nurturing, especially as it relates to family or projects. This is big for either family or projects. Like, hey, go hard in that direction. That direction looks like it's what is going to be panning out most for you at this time. So that's you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. What is going on 2021, January 2021 for our Cancerians? January 2021 for our Cancerians. What? Okay, hold up. We got one card out. Okay. January 2021 for our Cancerians. We have the Devil card in the upright, King of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I am just going to outright say it, Cancer. I don't know if you're married and your husband's got a bad attitude right now. Perhaps there's a masculine energy in your life and they're not playing too well in the sandbox. They don't play very nice in the sandbox, or they might not be right now. So I'm seeing Capricorn. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn. I'm also seeing possibly a masculine, possibly an earth sign. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, two Capricornian cards here. And then, you know, our Three of Pentacles. But these being Capricorn and earth sign, you know, earth sign cards, and this is also an earth sign card. So Cancer, you got a lot of earth energy here. A lot of earth energy, which means that the issue at hand, it is not a mental one. It is not an emotional one. And it's not even some vivacious, passionate one. No, we are talking physical. Physical, real life, tangible stuff right here. And this is looking like there's something toxic in your environment. Something toxic, Cancer. It could be your energy. Your energy could be a little bit toxic right now. That's no shade on you. Everybody has toxic energies almost every single day. Jesus Christ. So, was that a bad time to say Jesus Christ? Toxicity. It was him. Anyway, but the devil energy is suggesting that there's some toxicity here. And honestly, with the King of Pentacles in reverse being smack dab in the middle of it, I have a tendency to think that it is very much so revolving around this person. So this could be a male earth sign. This could also be a husband. It doesn't have to be a husband. It could be just a spouse. But this is like the masculine spousal energy right here. Could be a boss as well. But this person is not playing nicely. There's toxicity around them. And I say not playing nicely because, let me throw it. because our Three of Pentacles is in reverse. This is all about cooperation. We're cooperating and we're coming together as a collective, and we're, group think, we're getting along, everybody's playing as a team. No, that's not what's happening. We're not playing as a team. People are not coming together, okay? Somebody is not being a team player. Somebody could very well be doing the whole my way or the highway thing. Is somebody trying to basically bulldoze you into their way? Is that what they're doing, Cancer? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Somebody might be trying to pull some narcissistic shit where it's my way or the highway, and a zero-sum game of I win and you lose, Cancer. Or, stay chained, stay small, stay invisible, so that, my way is the way that gets the traction here. Because I'm not playing well in the sandbox. I'm not. So I don't know who this is in your world. Could even be you. If I'm putting you on blast, Cancer, introspect, could be yourself, but could definitely be the person that you're dealing with here. And whatever the situation is, it is pretty unfair, and your perspective is not being seen in this in January. Your perspective is not being evidenced here. So what I'm seeing is you need to, number one, change the potentially rose-colored glasses that you have on so that you are eyes wide open. You see this dynamic for what it is. Your eyes are open to it. You're not blind. You're not caught up in a fantasy land where I'm just going to pretend that it's okay and I'm going to make it look pretty and I'm going to package it with a bow because Cancer likes to keep things nice and emotionally. No. Open up your eyes. Don't be in a fantasy world about it. And realize that you're going to have to make yourself more known here. You're going to have to show up, but you're going to have to show up purely with integrity. Don't show up as a toxic form of yourself. Not a toxic form of yourself. Break your old habits that are keeping you in this pattern and show up purely, authentically, and with your own integrity. Solid sense of self. That's what I would say for you. Okay, that's Cancer. Leo. What is January 2021 bringing my Leos? What is January 2021 bringing my Leos? Okay. Alright. Alright, Leo. We have the King of Swords. King. Because this is definitely a female. We have a Queen of Swords in reverse. We've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Cups upright. Okay, I normally don't just make everything a relationship read. And relationship, again, does not have to just be between you boom thing. It could be between your mama. It could be anything. But this looks like a relationship read. Honestly, it looks like you're dealing with somebody who's being bitchy. It's got you feeling some kind of way. And somebody owes somebody an apology. I don't know if you owe somebody an apology or they owe you an apology, but that's what it looks like, loud and clear. So the Queen of Swords, sword energy, that's our air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Cups, that's our water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You are a fire sign, Leo, and your energy is not showing up here at all. So either you're dealing with two separate people, or perhaps one person in the same. Either you're not showing up in here or you're showing up in a different energetic form. So I'm not seeing this fiery, passionate energy. Nope. I'm seeing somebody who is cold and aloof. Somebody who basically said, nope, boundary. I'm putting a boundary down. I'm dropping the boundary. That's the Queen of Swords in reverse. She's like, I'm putting this boundary down. And this can also be like an age difference. It doesn't have to mean that this person is older than this person. It could just mean that whomever this boundary setting or bitchy or cold or aloof person is, they are perhaps of an older mindset or of a more mature mindset in this moment than this person. This person could be coming in more immaturely or just youthfully, could just be young, doesn't have to be immature. And I'm not saying immature as a bad thing, but you got somebody that looks like they're just saying, nope, enough is enough. I'm putting down a boundary. So are you coming across bitchy to somebody? Just asking. Are you? Sometimes it's appropriate to come across cold, but right now that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody that's coming across cold, somebody who's coming across a bit detached, aloof, like, nope, I said what I said. I know what I need. I'm putting the boundary here, and it's not going to get crossed. We're not violating this today. We're not doing that. Been out of shape, not feeling good about it. Somebody's not feeling good about it. Could definitely be, again, this card kind of insinuates that this could be home and family on the homestead, that when this is not peace and harmony times. It doesn't appear. Now you've got this kind of more like immature or youthful or childlike type energy, perhaps masculine energy to the feminine coming in, this watery sign that's like, oh baby, I'm sorry. Perhaps, baby, I'm sorry, or mama, I didn't mean to, or something that's kind of apologetic like that. But for some reason, I'm just not seeing you going for it. I mean, because look at the facial expression on this card. Like, I didn't mean it. It's just me playing. That kind of attitude. And this one's like, the fuck you say? Excuse me. Squeeze you is what it looks like, Leo. That's what it looks like to me. I just see mama ain't having it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. It looks like someone probably owes you an apology, if I'm saying, and it doesn't look like they're coming in quite correct either. And so there's trouble in paradise still yet. Trouble in paradise still yet. So, like I said, this could be in the workplace. But I definitely feel more of a home and family vibes when I'm looking at this. Could be boothing, could be kids, could be some other extended family member that just needs to get a little bit of a reality check because you're not in the mood. You're coming across stern and firm here. And this person is just a little too gameplay, and they need to get a little serious if they're gonna meet you at the level that you're requiring. I mean, you're laying down the law, Leo. That's what I'm seeing. So they're gonna have to step all the way up for you to come out of this energy. It's pretty clear. So I don't know who upset you, Leo, but they need to get right with the Lord. They need to get right with Leo. Leo, you may as well be the Lord. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? You run the show. Leo runs the show. Okay. All right, moving on. Next sign. Okay. Virgo. January 2021 is going to bring Virgos some ponytail hangers. Ooh. Okay. Virgo, January 2021. What is January 2021 bringing my Virgos? January 2021 bringing my Virgos. Okay. All right. We have the Chariot, Knight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So, Virgo, already this is a Cancerian energy, so I don't know if you're dealing with any Cancer signs. Knight of Wands is showing up. This is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I don't know if you are dealing with those signs, but if you are, here they are. Or at least people who are embodying the energy of those signs. So what I'm seeing here, Virgo, there's a lot of action. January is going to be hustling, bustling for our Virgos. There's a lot of action going on here. Full steam ahead, all systems go. And I am on my horse, and I'm not slowing down about it. There's some passion project that's just ripe, man. Some passionate thing is ripe. It could be in a romantic sense. This could be like, a male that's riding in on his high horse to come and like woo you and whisk you up and take you away, but it does not always have to be some partner, you know. It could very well be your own energy, just some kind of passionate, forward moving type of idea that's just pulling you forward. And it's something that's pretty victorious. It has a very victorious energy about it, you know. It's a good thing. There's happy things about it. The only this isn't even a hiccup, really. This isn't even bad. But the Four of Pentacles, with him being in the reverse, this is the more positive sign of this card. So this is saying that any ways that you might have been, you know, in the past, kind of clutching on to the old way or to what makes you feel safe and secure, you're kind of over that now. You're like, no, I don't need those training wheels anymore. Training wheels are off. We're using real wheels now. Real ones. Real ones. Training wheels are off. This could actually be anything involved with like an actual physical car, but I generally don't even read that specifically for, this is a general reading, Virgo. Come on. So, but training wheels are coming off. You don't need all of this physical stuff to pad you, to make you feel safe and secure, or you're at least entertaining the notion that you don't need that anymore. You're kind of coming into it where it's like, no, what actually makes me feel safe is going out and creating the world that I want to live in. I'm going out and I'm doing it. I'm just doing it, is what I see. This is very positive, very forward moving energy. So if there is any type of idea or plans or opportunities that kind of find themselves in front of you, Virgo, in January, this is a good omen to kind of cast caution to the wind and trust it. Trust in this. So whatever this opportunity or kind of like YOLO, Carpe Diem, seize the day energy is, I'd go with it. I say this looks good. It looks positive. So, it's for Virgos. Good news, Virgo. Good news. Okay. Libra. Now we are on to our lovely, lovely Libras. All right. Okay, Libra. I feel like this energy has shown up here before, if I'm being honest. Being totally honest. We have the Eight of Cups, High Priestess in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. So, High Priestess card, first of all, Piscean energy, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Pisces. Also, the Knight of Pentacles is generally an earth sign, could be a male, doesn't have to be a male, but an earth sign, and it also doesn't have to be an earth sign, but they're kind of embodying earth energy. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you were dealing with any of those four signs, all the better, it's showing out here. But this looks like a situation that emotionally you're done. Like you look pretty tapped out emotionally. You're like, I'm not here for it, boo. I'm a bounce. I think I'm a bounce on this. I think I'm gonna move on. So you're ready emotionally to move on from this and to something better. So whatever you've been dealing with emotionally has not been a happy day. It has not been. You're like, I'm ready to move on from this, but yet there's still a part of you that's not quite paying attention, not quite listening to your higher self, so to speak. Because even though you're like, yeah, I'm emotionally done, you're not seeing everything still. There's something that's still kind of hidden about this situation. There's signs, guidance that's being put in front of you. And it's like blinders, blinders, blinders. I'm not seeing the signs. I'm not seeing perhaps the red flags. Sometimes this is not seeing the red flags, seeing the red, you know. Sometimes it can be that because homeboy, I don't know if you're dealing with homeboy or not, but it looks like somebody's could be trying to ride in with this answer. Look, I have what you want. This is what you've told me you wanted. Don't you want this? Don't you want my pentacle? Take my pentacle, Libra. Please. Please take my pentacle. Fuck off with your pentacle and your horse. Right on out. I said I'm done, you bastard. I said I'm done. I see those red flags. Shoot. Shoot. Maybe if he was coming in as a king, I'd entertain it. But this is a knight, you know? Like, okay. Maybe not, you know? So keep your eyes open about it. You know, if this isn't some kind of like a romantic type thing, or you know, like somebody at work trying to sell you short, you know, it could easily go that way. It could be somebody at work trying to sell you short. It doesn't even have to be a negative thing. It could be that there is potentially somebody with good intentions, a messenger of sorts or a message of sorts that's trying to come in, albeit slowly, quietly perhaps, subtle. Could be somebody who's a little bit subtle, a little bit under the radar, a little bit unassuming. I'm here, but I'm not going to be all braggadocious hello about it, but I'm here. And it could be something small, and perhaps you're not seeing that. So that could be part of like the signs or something that you're just not seeing. You have your blinders to, so perhaps there could be something better. But the way that I'm seeing this, it looks like, because when I'm looking at it on the floor, tabletop, God, the way I'm looking at it, you've got your back turned and you're walking in this direction with your back turned, and this is leading that way. You're over here, this is leading that way. So, like, you look like you might be kind of heading in that direction, that same direction, but it's like, this is not like, oh, horsey's turned in and we're offering it to you. It looks like an offer that's taking you away. An offer that is taking you away. So, I don't know exactly what that could mean for you, Libra, but I'm looking at it. So, keep your eyes open and know what's good for you and what's not good for you, because it looks like that's what's the big thing that's happening here. Okay. Put it back in here. Scorpio. Time for our Scorpios. Scorpio. What is January 2021 energy bringing for my Scorpios? What? January 2021 energy bringing for my Scorpios. All right. We have the Knight of Cups, Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Guru, which is also the Hierophant. That's the Hierophant in other decks, but in this deck it's the Guru. So, right here we have potentially males, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be Scorpio. Cups, this is a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are a water sign, my Scorpio. Or we have sword energy, so this is our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Guru is Hierophant. It's the Hierophant, but Taurus. Right, Taurus. That's what I'm trying to say. Scorpio. That's what I'm trying to say. So many signs. So many signs. So yeah, like literally 7 of the 12 signs are showing up here. So, you know, it really could be talking about like anybody and everybody. So, what I'm looking at here, we got some communication. That's a little bit disjointed though, because on the one hand, we have communication, emotional communication trying to come in, but we have like mental communication that's like halted. There's some kind of block with some kind of mental thought, mental computing, mental communication, mental type messages. There's a block there, but we have the emotional stuff that's trying to come in. Okay, so I don't know what's really going on there. We could also have like an age difference between 2 people that are involved in this. Could both be male, doesn't have to be. This can be a child even, and this could be parent, teacher, any type of older person. So we have like the older person looks like the person that's coming in with like emotional communication, and it's the younger person that looks like they're a bit blocked to it. So I don't know, this could easily be a parent trying to communicate something like emotionally important to their child. And the child is just a bit too immature or too not cognitively developed enough to really receive it. Like maybe they're not hearing the message loud and clear because it's like they can't quite grasp that yet. You know, it might be a concept that's just a little bit too grown for them. And it doesn't even have to be a child. I mean, this could literally be, again, between a boss, between your parent, between your lover. You know, this could be any kind of thing like that where, you know, especially with this being cups, I have a tendency to feel like this is probably your energy, your Scorpio, right? You know, where you're like trying to communicate something or trying to, you know, show love, trying to show love, trying to show affection, trying to show up for somebody, and this person could be bent out of shape or just not, it's not clicking. Like, do they even notice? This could be somebody you're committed to. So it could be a commitment, it could be a marriage, it could be that type of level of commitment, but this could also be a boss. So it could be even a commitment at work, a place of work that you've been working at in this place for some time, you know, so a long-standing job. But this is like, you know, you're trying to show up in traditionally appropriate ways. You know, you're trying to kind of do a bit of the same old, if I'm being honest. I don't mean that as an insult, but it's like tried and true methods that you're coming out with. But I don't know if tried and true is what's going to make this click. Whatever this is in January, I don't know if tried and true is what's going to be the answer for it. You might have to go out of your comfort zone a little bit. You know? You just might have to. Also, if there is any kind of drama online, just as a cursory warning, any kind of online drama, swerve it. Swerve it. People stalking your page, looking at what you're saying or talking about. Peace, I ain't even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. So swerve that if that's coming up. But honestly, this looks good. There's no bad ending here. I just think that if you're trying something, your tactic might be a little bit off, you know, like refine it or switch it up. Meet your audience where your audience is. Because we're not like in the same mind here. It's like you're speaking two different languages a little bit. So it's just not quite translating is all. But doesn't mean it won't. Doesn't mean it won't work. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is January 2021 bringing our Saggies? January 2021 energies bringing our Sagittarius folks. Okay, I'll take that. All right. Well, Sagittarius, you are going to have a pretty impactful January, I must say. And the fact that we just had our eclipse in Sagittarius, all that good stuff, it doesn't surprise me that this would be coming up for Sagittarians. We have the Devil, Temperance reversed, and Justice. All three major arcanas. All three. Now, Cancer already had the Devil pop up in their reading. So I don't know if you're dealing with any Cancer signs getting the same card as them. But the Devil is a Capricorn card, so I don't know if you're dealing with Capricorn. Temperance is a Sagittarian card, so this very well could be your energy, or it's just the energy of Sagittarius popping up. You might know another Sag. Justice card, Libra. So that's what we're looking at. You could be potentially dealing with Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra. That's what I'm looking at here. So just if you are. But what I'm looking at here is toxicity that is still yet unhealed, and it is time to nip that in the bud and bring a balance to it. Just point blank. Point blank, Sagittarius. Point blank. So I will go as far to assume, Sagittarius, that you are the one that is potentially toxic here. Potentially toxic. When I say that I feel like you might be the toxic one, I am not coming for you. This is not a personal attack. Listen, we're all toxic. We all have toxic parts of us all day, every day. I'm just saying that your toxicity is a particular toxicity of yours is coming to the forefront to be dealt with in January. That is what I'm saying. There's a particular toxicity. I don't know if there's something that has a hold on you. In a very literal sense, it could be drugs and alcohol, substances, shit like that, addiction. Doesn't have to be actual addiction. There could be even love addiction. Sometimes people are kind of like addicted to, like high energy, passionate love connections and such. And I know Sagittarius being a very passionate, just YOLO sign, that could be something that comes up for you. But I feel like there's toxicity, and I feel like you're the one that's toxic, and it's like it's time to break those chains. It's time to break that pattern, because I say this because with this being your energy, Sagittarian energy, temperance, and it's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. So it's like you're not living up to the full potential of your energy. You're not. The timing is off. There's something unhealed here. I don't know what's unhealed in any specific form. I just know that it's some kind of toxicity, some addictive type thing, some battling or warring type thing. I mean, even right now as I'm talking to you, I keep feeling like I have to swallow and swallow and swallow. So like for some reason it's coming to my mind, like, have you been swallowing too much? Like just swallowing it and bottling it up instead of talking about it. Balance. This is fairness, justice, what is right, what is good, karma, break the karmic ties, heal the karmic ties. This sword is about to come down and do a chop on it. There's major balance that needs to be brought in here, and it looks like this balance, honestly, it looks like it's your responsibility. It looks like you are the one that's being held accountable for bringing in this balance. So if I'm putting you on blast, Sagittarius, if I'm putting it on you, I have to say, it looks like you're the one that's got to step up here. It's not, woe is me, somebody else's problem. Like, you could be dealing with, obviously, some unsavory people and unsavory energies. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't be bent out of shape. Like, you have every right to be bent out of shape. But if you're expecting them to be different to get you out of this, then you would be sorely mistaken, because you can't wait on somebody else to be your savior here. You're going to have to save yourself, is what it's looking like. You're going to have to get yourself out of this one, out of this pickle. And check your timing, because I don't know what your timing is looking like here. I don't know if you're dawdling and kind of like dragging ass, or if you're like going full fire into it and like impetuous, just hitting it. But something about your timing is off too. So go ahead and like temper yourself and make sure that you're coming in at your own pace, at a healthy pace for this, balanced pace. Okay, that's Sagittarius. All right, now Capricorn. Almost forgot. Capricorn. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Some of y'all may have already had your birthdays. Maybe not. Maybe they're yet to come in January. So, happy birthday, Capricorn. But what is January 2021 bringing my Capricorn folks? What is January bringing my Capricorn folks? January. Okay. January for Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, we are starting with Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords. Gotta be honest, Capricorn, this is not a very pleasant looking spread for January. It's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks like, honestly, you're exhausted. You're tired of doing something all by your damn self, is what it looks like. It looks like for some reason, you're the only one working hard. You're the only one that's putting in the effort at all. And you're having to carry the team is what it looks like, which is unfair. And also, frankly, you've reached your limit. This is the end of the road with this, man. You can't push this any further by yourself. Not by yourself. You're going to have to delegate if you want this to be something that continues and continues with any kind of success at all. You're going to need help. Period. You're going to need to delegate because you're tired, man. You're just tired of doing it all. You've been doing it all by yourself. And doing it all by yourself is not getting you the reward. It's like you're not going to be able to reach your goals doing it that way. It's like it's slipping out of your fingers, man. You know, I can't clench my pinnacle. I'm dropping the pinnacle. Or somebody, perhaps in a business sense or a work sense, somebody has dropped the ball in a major way that has caused a loss of funds. So somebody overspent, somebody ran up your credit card, somebody at work blew the budget. That could easily be something that's coming in. God forbid there's any type of loans or federal funding or any kind of shit like that. God forbid, because this is not a good sign for that. I'm just being honest, you know. But just on a more practical sense, it's like, you know, there's some overspending or some financial loss. It could even just be like your stocks kind of took a hit, you know. But something just isn't coming through because you can't push it all by yourself. Did you put an offer on a house and the financing fell through? Did you try to finance something and it fell through, whether it was a car or anything? Something financing fell through, or you couldn't get approved for the financing, or you would need financing for it and you don't want to go into debt, or like I said, somebody just ran up your credit card for all I know, you know. Like, come on now, I can't be the only one doing this. I can't be the only one working on this, especially if there's something around here that's somebody sabotaging something. I bring up sabotage because look at this. We got some fighting energy. There's fighting energy around. Fighting energy. So it's like, you know, I'm doing this all by myself and it's not helping us get what we need. And I am about damn tired of it. And I'm fixing to let you know. You're fixing to hear it. Because I'm going to let you know. I'm going to bite you with my tongue here. I have that sharp tongue. And Capricorn's just going to let you hear it. Because, frankly, it appears as if mentally you're clear. You know what's going on. You're not stupid. You've figured it out. You understand the situation at hand. And you're not here to play mind games with anybody. You're not. I'm not playing mind games with anybody. I'm not going to get suckered into some stupid shit. And you're not going to sabotage me or my efforts, or you're not going to make something more difficult for me than it has to be. And I'm going to be firm about that. I'm going to be firm about that. So if it's going to end up in a little bit of charged communication, a little bit of a battle of wills, battle of minds, so be it. You're ready to come up with it. You know, you're ready to hold it there. But it looks like somebody needs to get their head straight and step up. And it's not you because you're doing it. It looks like you're the one that's being the responsible one here. And somebody else is going to have to, like, pick up their slack. Is what it looks like. So that's what I'm seeing, Capricorn. I hope that does resolve for you in January 2021. January. Okay. Aquarius. It's like I can't say Aquarius without saying it like that. I don't know why. I'm sorry, y'all. The whole sign is like completely offended. January 2021. What is January 2021 bringing my Aquarian people? My lovely, lovely Aquarian people. Age of Aquarius. It's your time. Your time to shine. Teach us all how to be Aquarius. All right. Okay. Here we go. Aquarius. I like slap the cards down like so, like demonstratively, like you can see the cards right now. I'm gonna have to get a setup, you know. Anyway, King of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Magician. So King of Wands, you could be dealing with a male, doesn't have to be a male, but it could also be a fire sign, doesn't have to be a fire sign, but if it is, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it could be a male Aries, Leo, Sag. Also, the Magician is a mercurial card, could be dealing with Gemini or Virgo. So, sorry, earthquake here, earthquake. Okay, so Gemini, Virgo, or Aries, Leo, Sag, which, hey, that's 5 out of the 12, so lots of energies are present here. So, Aquarius, what I am seeing here, honestly, pretty good energies for January. Pretty good energies. Right smack dab in the middle of it. So this is the way that the cards look for me. He came first, so this is probably like reversed image for you, I think. This is probably what looks more like what I'm looking at. You got her in the middle, and you got these two dudes flanking either side. Now, Two of Swords, right? We got our blindfold on, and here's like the decision. We're right here in the middle. To me, I generally, in a reading like this, it looks like there's a decision between two different energies, two different ways we could go with this. So that's the way that I'm going to be reading this. It, to me, looks like there might be a bit of a crossroads, either dealing with this more passionate issue or dealing with this more mercurial issue. And by mercurial, I'm talking about something that's kind of like intellectual, something that requires like even public speaking, something that a communication. So you have this very passionate, fiery, vivacious, lively type thing, and this very like cerebral, heady, thought-based thing. And it doesn't have to be two different things. It could be two different aspects of you. You could be coming off both ways, but you're almost in this middle place where you're kind of like, what way should I show up? What way should I show up? Which path should I choose? So it could be a path of either choosing one direction over the other, or it can be just a choice of how will you personally show up. Or it could easily be you choosing between two different people, two different types of people. In a love reading, that's what I would say. You got two suitors showing up, and it's like, oh, which person fits me better? But if it's not like external like that, or two jobs, two bosses, anything like that, it doesn't have to be love, but two job positions, two projects showing up, and it's like, choices. I have choices. Oh, Aquarius has choices. But it can also be, like I said, your own internal energy. How are you going to show up to this? And to me, I don't really see why you have to choose if it's your internal energy. So I tend to think of it as being kind of an external thing. But regardless here, you can't really go wrong. You can't really go wrong with these energies. Both look like they're very healthy and they're very balanced. But it is certainly a choice. Now, one thing to note, passionate option is looking away. This guy is mercurial guy that's good at like intellectual stuff and communication, is staring at it head on. And this is a major arcana where this is just a court card. This has more power to it. So just go ahead and let that kind of sit with you about what energy might be more powerful or more direct or more suited to you. You are showing up as very clearly capable. You are showing up as somebody who knows what they want, has all the tools and resources to make it happen, and you just need to be innovative enough to put all the parts into place to do that, to execute that. And just make sure that you are choosing the energies that are, I guess, more conducive to your goal. So just get clear on that. Take off the blindfolds, take off your pimp glasses, and figure out what energies are more conducive to your goal. So this is a decision that you're going to have to mentally chew on a little bit. And if this makes sense or resonates to any Aquarian people, please comment what this situation is. I like it when y'all put stuff in the comments because I'm like, what is this when I'm looking at it? Because I can't know with any specificity how it lands with you. So, Pisces. Pisces? What energies are coming in January 2021 for my Pisces people? My Pisces people. January 2021. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, upright, Wheel of Fortune, upright, King of Pentacles, in the reverse. Okay, so Knight of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn. King of Pentacles, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So Capricorn is showing up twice here. Now, no water. I'm not seeing any water here. I'm seeing fire and earth. I'm not seeing water. So Pisces, I don't know if you're coming across more fiery or if you're coming across more earthbound, but you're not showing up in your own element. Let me just say that. You're not coming across in your own element. My dog has to shit. Do you have to potty? Pisces, excuse me. I'm so sorry for the interruption. Okay, she's probably going to bark at some point when she wants to come inside because she's like, it's too cold out here. I want to be out here because I'm spoiled right now. Okay, so Pisces. Anyway, like I said, your energy is not necessarily showing up here. The one positive thing I will say is in the middle, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in the upright. So this is good luck. This is karma turning in your favor, and forward moving energy. So being unstuck. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So starting out, we have this very fast moving energy. So very passionate, that very forward moving energy. On the other side of the Wheel of Fortune, we have King of Pentacles in reverse, whatever. So don't know if you by chance are married, or because this can be a husband card, this can also be a boss, but generally speaking, this is somebody who is a little bit grumpy, grouchy, perhaps a bit too authoritarian too, just coming across with a little bit of a bad attitude, if I'm being honest. So the way that this spread looks, let me hold it up the way that it would look to you. The way this looks. Here, I think this is how it's looking. So you've got this guy on this side of this issue here. I don't know if this is actually the way that it looks for you. Let me do it again, because this is the way it looks for me. It looks like this guy is driving away from karma, and this guy is landing in the karma. First of all, I don't know if you are dealing with two masculine energies. I don't know if you are. If you are, there's a younger person and an older person showing up. It doesn't actually have to be age where the older person is pissed off and they're getting their karma. Could be. It could also just be the person that is more, let's say, generally speaking, youthful or immature historically, is the person who looks like they're coming out of this faring a little bit better than the person who comes across, generally speaking, as older or less youthful, or supposed to be the mature person, or supposed to be the elder, supposed to be, you know, that older, mature role. That person looks like the person that's getting karma served from this spread. So I don't know if you're dealing with two different people here. I don't know if any one of these is your energy. If I would have to guess, Pisces, I would have a tendency to see you as the more fiery person out of this, and this is the person where it's like, hey, listen, I'm kind of like, I'm over it. I'm kind of like on my horsey, getting away from any karma and BS that you're trying to throw my way, and you can be in your feels upset about it if you want, but I'm kind of out, you know? I'm kind of done doing that. I've broken that cycle. I've gotten over that, you know? It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this. So, first of all, good job, Pisces. Good job. You're leveling up in January in a way that's actually very pronounced, because this is a major arcana. This is not a minor situation. So, and you're doing it quickly, you know? This is something, these are changes that you're making, and you're making them fast. You're like, nope, no time, got no time for it. You know, out with the bullshit. Anybody that's not bringing it, you know, out. It can also, though, if I'm looking at it from a different way, it can say that in order to maintain this forward momentum, keep an eye on your purse strings and don't be overspending. Just a caution. Just a caution. January would not be a good time for Pisces to go out and be like, pop, 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 make it rain. Don't be making it rain. Do not be making it rain. But yeah. And if you are caught in between two different people with two different energies, side with this one this time. This person might not be in your life forever. They might not be someone who's super committal or in it for a long game kind of a thing, but they are surefire better than this person. Their energy right now is showing up as more pure and more clean than this person. So if there is a way for you to align your energy, just make sure that you are keeping it with that forward moving, with that vivacious, passionate type energy. Someone who's like the messages that are bringing in that type of life force, instead of old curmudgeon here that's pissed off because they can't hear The Price is Right on the TV. Leave them alone for right now. Okay, so that's Pisces. That's Pisces. And if it is perhaps a marriage partner, and you you finding something a little bit better to move on to, then hey, that's showing up too. So, okie dokie. That is what January 2021, the energies of January 2021 are bringing all the zodiac signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I put out different ways of interpreting these things, because some people are watching for love, some people are watching for career, some people are watching for general. There's so many ways to interpret all this stuff. I am planning on doing a love specific read coming up in the next handful of days. I think I said at the beginning of this video. So that is coming up. I do plan on that. And so it will just be for people who are wanting to know about relationships with loved ones. It is not going to be about the workplace. It is not going to just be general. So that is coming up, and I am excited about that. And I will have a new deck of cards for that as well. Excitement, excitement, excitement. Okay, let me make sure that this dog that was taking a shit out in the backyard has not Houdini'd herself out of the fenced-in area to go try and cuddle up with the neighbors across the street. I just heard her bark. Y'all might have heard that too. Well, at least there's signs of life. You know, she's back there living her best life. So, you know, whatever. I think I glued my lash on crooked. High five me. I love that for me. Crooked lashes in a video that others are gonna watch. I love that for me. Okay. I'll see y'all soon. For other readings, drop any ideas or any requests down in the comment section, please. Anything that resonated, let me know in the comment section, please. It helps me, because otherwise I'm like, I'm just spitting out random shit in the dark. Have no clue if any of this is landing with anyone. I don't know if I'm wasting my time and your time, you know. So it helps if there's some kind of validation or affirmation that this is even, there's a point to any of this, you know. I shouldn't need that external validation, but I do. This lash though has seen better days. Listen, Louisa May, get it right, get it tight. Louisa May and Patsy Day. Just so you know. Just so you know. Actually, reverse. This is Louisa May and this is Patsy Day. Whoops. I'm sorry, Patsy Day. Whoops. Y'all don't, it doesn't matter. Oh my God. I'm in this. Squarement's out there losing her shit. She's probably barking at the holy people again across the street. It's too much. I'm gonna have to get her. There's gonna be a baptism. Good right with the Lord. Okay. Love y'all. See y'all later. Bye for now.